Hi, I'm Rachelle the Recruiter, and I've been a Silicon Valley tech recruiter for over 20 years. Some companies you might recognize, Broadcom, Cisco, and Spectrum brands. Probably know that one. So I've been building elite teams for several years, being a recruiter, a headhunter. I've been all 6 types of recruiter. So when I'm telling you some advice, there's a lot of depth in my advice. So let's get into it. If you don't know how to give a robust AI prompt, listen up, because I'm going to tell you, and I'm also going to give you a free prompt and a link below. You can get that right now if you want. So AI really isn't the problem. It's how you're using it. Most job seekers are pasting in vague prompts and getting the same generic results. And us recruiters can spot them because we usually pass. They just look generic. They looked over processed. And when we really start looking at your resume, you don't have the gusto. You don't have the guts in the meat. The meat's not in the resume, okay? So you have to make sure you have the right stuff in your resume. And a good AI will actually help you stand out and above, okay? So the bad prompts make your resume invisible. You just go down into the black hole, pretty much. So go ahead and get my free resume job matching AI prompt. That's way better than basic down below, okay? All right, so here's the difference. You want to make your AI prompt longer and with more detail. Ask it to use relational words and phrases and semantics to match your resume to your job, and don't use 100% of the words that are in the job description, because you just look like all the other resumes that we're getting. They look the same and they're generic and they're like a puzzle piece formed and pushed together. So you really need to come up with a long prompt and get crafty with it. And I have this Netflix formula style that I've put together with a hook and an open loop and a micro ask and some other secret sauce, okay? And it's definitely not a basic prompt. So I have one free one, and then I have 25 for 25 of a deal going on right now. So go ahead and click the link in the show notes. And these are going to be AI prompts that will get you noticed. And they're going to basically write your scripts for you, your emails, your LinkedIn connection requests, your in-mails. If you're in the same group, you can send them a free in-mail. There's all that in my basic book called JobHunter Pro, Get Seen, Get Hired. It's only 48 right now. So basically, I've got some great programs for you, the recruiter. They're going to help you get hired faster. So if you're ready to roll up your sleeves and get assertive, check my stuff out. So anyways, I have the free prompt for you. And so let's also talk about the ATS, why you don't want to use a basic prompt for the ATS, okay? They're going to eventually, the ATS will stack you up against everybody else, and the recruiter will probably come right in and say, show me the 10% that match the job description. And then they'll pan and scan and get through the list. And usually there's only like one that matches out of maybe 200. So, we're kind of bored. We're panning and scanning. So anyways, the ones that we want to call, we'll put off to the side, and in a different block of time, we will mass call those people or send out emails and get appointments made for a phone screen. And I'm sure you know that. But from a recruiter's point of view, you need to know this, because I hear a lot of videos on YouTube that are just bitching and moaning about us recruiters, and you guys are just bitching and moaning about the wrong stuff, focusing on the wrong things. You guys need to do a lot more networking and outreach, okay? So stop pressing the easy apply button with your applications and thinking you're getting somewhere. You're getting stuck in a black hole, an applicant tracking system. And there's like maybe 2% chance that you're going to get a call, okay? So you have to get assertive. Get in front of the hiring managers. Get in front of the recruiters. Find their email address for their work. I have some tools that I'm giving you a curated list of the free tools inside my program. So you get around the applicant tracking system, get around the career pages, and get around Indeed. Stop pressing the LinkedIn easy button and start reaching out to people. People hire people, not these AI machines that are filtering right now. So you need to get in front of people. Hi, I'm here. I'm interested in your job. So in my program and in these videos, I show you how to do it. So get networking, okay? Now, these recruiters, how we find you is we will do a Boolean search, or we're going to find you by asking, show me the top 10% of people that have applied. We can also mine the database and other databases by using a Boolean word search or a Boolean key phrases search. That's with and, or, not, and a parentheses and quotes. So I have a whole video on that. But anyways, they're going to be looking for you. You guys need to learn the Boolean search to do it on the reverse, so you can find these people that you need to contact. You can find the better jobs. You can find the better conversations on LinkedIn in the post section. Okay, so what is a Boolean search? I pretty much told you. And if you really want to know in detail, you can get JobHunter Pro, Get Seen, Get Hired. That's my book. Or you could just look it up on Google, or better yet, use perplexity.ai, because that, in my opinion, replaces Google. So easy, so fast. Citations on where they got the information. It's great. Okay, so now you're just not a match. You're showing up top in the filter, and you're different, okay? And when you're analyzing the job description, you really need to fact find and find the main problem that this position will solve for the company, for the department. You could read through it and really see the kernel of what they want for the job, and that's your job now to prove to them, show to them, say to them that you're the right person for the job to solve their problem, to do those tasks properly and get them off somebody else's desk and onto yours. You have to show them that you can solve their problems, okay? So what else should we talk about here? Basically, don't get a career coach for $6,000 to $12,000. My program has what they're teaching. I just did a webinar just to see how much they wanted and what they were teaching. They're teaching the same things as me, and they're asking for $6,400. Yeah. So save yourself the 6 to 12 grand, buy my program for 48, and then I have a crush your interview for $20 on top of that. So literally you could get it for under $100, the whole program, new soups to nuts, and then 2 premium dig downs on AI and the interview, which are important. Okay, so see you in the next video, and thanks for being here. Get a great job. Better yet, get a job that pays you great, and then live a great life at home.